transform one people or one individual is not really easy. It's not easy to work. With my experience, to transform one person, it takes around 10 years. 10 years. It means if you want to establish your own institution or movement, you have to start to train your leader or the people earlier. Then don't expect too much earlier. It takes time. My experience, almost it takes 10 years. Because they have, uh, they have their own attitude and habit and their own mindset and worldview. Then it's not really easy to, to transform. Especially farmers, it's very difficult. I always ask farmers, are you farmers or businessmen or business person? But their answer is quite unique. Nobody say business person. They say, I am farmer. If they just live as farmers, that means they cannot improve their life. Because in their mind, there is no entrepreneurship mind. They just follow what their ancestor was doing. That means there is no improvement. That is the reason why to have a transformation, first you have to have a patience. Of course, before you must have a transformation by yourself. Without transformation yourself, you cannot transform other people. It's impossible. First, you must be transformed. After that, you can try to transform other people. Many leaders in the world, they have a very good message, but just message. When we look at their life, entirely different. Entirely different. Especially when I train the pastors here, after training program, they ask all the material. Then I give them all the material because I don't have a copyright. I have only copy left. That's why it's free. But I told them, please promise one. Before we deliver message, you must practice first. And if you cannot practice immediately and you have a determination in your mind, yes, I will practice in the future. Then you can relay the message. If not, that message cannot be strong. Because Canaan movement is not just knowledge relayed to other people. Canaan movement is heart to heart. That's why, for me, personally, sometimes it's very difficult to give the message or sharing. Because I use my word with my mouth, but I have to talk with my heart. 3 weeks ago, as I mentioned, I went to Timor-Leste, and of course, that topic was according to marketing. But I insert transfer mindset. 2 days program. First day, I sharing about transforming mindset and life. The second day, I share about value chain of marketing and from farm to market and entrepreneurship and also agricultural marketing I share with them. But it was very difficult. Why is it very difficult? Because I should convince them to follow what I share. But it's not easy. But when I have an evaluation later, I found out they really learn by heart. That's why even I feel very tired when I see their face with with some kind of joy, and my tiredness is gone. Can you imagine every day 6 hours for 6 days, 36 hours? They change interpreter 4 times, and but still I survive. The reason why I mention later you become the trainer or lecturer or speaker for about Canaan movement. But remember this, you have to share your message to them with heart, not by knowledge. If you just use the knowledge, it's not workable or useless. Now, I just want to show some video about the Canaan Farmers Training Center in the Philippines and the World Canaan Movement and Vision to the World. It's a very short video. Then through this video, you will understand what we are doing, Canaan Philippines here in the Philippines and in the world.
You raise me up so I can step a mountain. Raise me up to walk on stormy sea. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I'm in the shoulders. You raise me up. Something more than I can be. Raise me up, I can not. Raise me up, see. I am strong when I am on your shoulder. Raise me up. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Small thing can change big thing. Many people try to start with a big project and with the big funds. But when I check, almost all failed. When they finish their project, they have a very good picture and very good report. But when I visit again after 2 years, after 3 years, nothing there. What is the important thing is the starting point. When you start with a small one, there will be growing factor is there. When you start, don't use too much fund. Money will spoil them. Start with spirit. After that, when you find out transformation mindset, that's the time you can start with seed money, small money. Then gradually you can increase. If not, you will fail. Many people want to show something special, but something special cannot be something special. Always remember, start with small thing, with transformation. As you see, the chicken raising, we developed one barangay, one village. Actually, it was started by uh, Gyeongbu, Semal Global Foundation in Korea. And after 2 years, they pour is almost $200,000 in the village. That there is some problem in the volunteers. That's why they decide to leave. Then one of the volunteer who is Christian approached to me. I'm very sorry about this village because it's a 5 years project, but I was not able to finish it. After 2 years, I have to leave. That's why I told them, okay, let me check if we can continue to develop that village. Then I visited that village and have a meeting with the leaders, include barangay captain. Barangay captain is a top leader. And my suggestion is that, okay, we will work together, but we don't have money because we don't rely on any fundraising or any government. But we know how to do. Then if you agree, we can start. But if you don't agree, never mind, we will leave. Then the leaders agree that one. We want your help. Then one condition. The one who has some assets, it means little bit rich, richer than others, you have to donate also. Not just rely on us. Then can you do that? Yes. The answer is yes. That's why we start to develop. That is what you show in the video. And initially what we did, we select 12 poor families and we look at their house made by wood, but because of typhoon, all collapsed. That's why we renovate. And they cook their meal on top of soil. Then we renovate with a very cheap cost. Renovate with some stove. It's kind of idea how you can create the idea. And I asked the barangay leaders that you have to provide bamboo because poor people has no land, even they don't have bamboo. That's why they provide bamboo worth around $800. Then we invest $1,000 to renovate their house and to renovate their kitchen. It means both work together, then we were able to change their house with some kind of new houses. Then after that, we trained 12 families here together with the children. And we started chicken raising meat type. Initially, we have a successful story. How we did? We provide the chicks and the feeds, but when they have a profit, that means minus chick price and the feed cost, then they have a profit. Then for that profit, we divide the half. Half you have to save to us, saving. Then half you can use it. They agree. Then we did. After 1 year, a lot of money was saved by them. It was successful, but it was failed. Why? Because of disease. In Jambales area, there was a disease come, then all the chicken died, whole village. It means it is not easy, but still spirit is there. The project is successful and failed, but they have a spirit of that project. That is challenge and transformation. Even that project seems to fail, but still spirit is there. That means in other way, they try to survive by themselves. This is very important. If you give so big money to them, that means there was no spirit. Even the project is successful because of money. But after they consume their money and the project finish, if there is no reproduction, if there is no reproduction, that means after 10 years, their life will be same as before. That is the reason why important thing is that even project failed, if spirit is still there, it is successful. It's a successful story. And important thing is that always, as I mentioned earlier, as I shared earlier, ask them to start with what they have. Because in Panay Island, there is some project, then we train the people from different area. And the one story, you are able to watch there in the video. The youth come together with the other village leaders. Then their president of youth association and vice president came. Their dream is going to city to look for the job. But after training, you usually have some kind of project by themselves. Then he prepared a project. That project is that to make a fish pond. And I told them, where you can make a fish pond? That means it's a mountain area. Then, after training, what is their testimony is that we don't want to go to city anymore. And we just reside in their hometown, and we try to develop. That means entrepreneurship. After 6 months, I visit there, because we usually, after training, we visit there, and he guided me to the mountain, really mountain area. And I was shocked. How you can make a fish pond in the mountain? Then he explained, we have the waterfall there. Waterfall. It means 24 hours, 5 days per day. That means fish pond need water, continually flowing water. Then what they did, in the slope area, they cut and make a fish pond. How you can do it? Then we have many young men. They are smoking and drinking. They call them and the work. Then initially when I visit there, only one font. Then they don't use any industrial item or traditional item. How you can bring the water? Then he showed me. It's a bamboo. They cut bamboo and make a pipe from the waterfall. Then continually flow. Then after 1 year, I visit again. Then fish pond become 3 and the big size. What is the meaning of this? If they have a transformation, they could find out what is the solution with what they have. That is the reason why when you start using small project and by transformation, that means not 100% will be successful, but at least 10 to 20% successful. That means that will be the model. Then you have to try to make a model. Then by that model, you can ask other people to see and to challenge their life. And like our tribes in Nagaland, I visit there almost I think 7 times, 7 times, and I asked them to make a model farm. That is a model farm what you see in the video. Because initially they tried to use the modern technology. But if you want to invest in modern technology, you need money. That means you have to get money from somebody else or by the aid program. But I told them, don't try to start with the modern technology. You can start with your pig house with bamboo. That is what you saw. But it is usually in the mountain area, it's a slope area. That's why I asked them make the slope area, and the pig dung will go down and easily get. That will be used for fertilizer in the future after fermentation. And I saw that, I asked them, do you have any spring here, small spring here? Then they show me, small spring, continually water come. Then I told them, why don't you make a fish pond? Then you can raise the fish, because in the mountain area, it's very far from the river and far from the sea. That's why it's very difficult. The fish price might be very high. That's why I asked them dig and make a fish pond. Then they make a fish pond and they raise the fish there. When like expert from the developed country, how can you make an income from this? Because their level is very high. That's why this is nothing. But for poor people, $10 is very important for them. But many experts in the advanced country, they don't know about that. But I myself, I'm a businessman, and I know what is the meaning of the poor, what is the meaning of poverty. Because in 1950 and 1960, we are very poor. Korea was able to achieve $1,000 only in 1977. 1977. It means I have experience about the poor and poverty. That's why I can understand their mind and their life. But those who are experts, especially not so old, they don't have any experience. That's why they use their own technology about high tech. That's why right now every government asking smart farm. But smart farm, very, very difficult to successful. Very difficult. Even in Korea, they promote smart farm, but not really successful. Of course, if you are like a big businessman, it's possible because there's a big investment. That's why modern technology is important, but if it is not applicable to your area, better traditional technology is best. With the traditional technology, you can just develop more. For that, you need some idea. When I visit the 7 cities, Clark knows very well. Because 7 cities, I showed the road. Because rainy season, we were there. Because in 7 cities, there are 7 barangay. And in front of that, there is a river. Then rainy season, you cannot cross by car because there is no bridge. Only they have a bridge by the bamboo. That means only motorcycle and we can work. But inside there is a small truck. Then when you go up, it's very muddy. That's why it go around. But it might fall down on the top, in the bottom. It's a steep area. And I suggest to them, then I try to find out what is the problem in the muddy because of water flow. Then here's a mountain, and this is road, and go down. It means from the water, when rainy season, water comes in the mountain, that through this road. That is the reason why road is always muddy. That's why I told them, I explained to leaders, maybe you can have some drainage beside the road, this road, and the water will go, then this will pass through. Then how they can make it? Very difficult, right? Then you have to have a cooperation. Then when I visit again, they made it. And I suggest them for this road, you have to put the gravel because in the entrance there is a river. There are so many gravel. Then they have to make a team in the morning, in the afternoon, every week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, make a team. And I saw them. They brought the gravel on the back, and they place it. Later, when I go there, no muddy anymore. Then when they try to make a drainage, local government give around $2,000 and ask them to use a cement. It means if you make some idea, we can improve. Not like the life of the advanced country, but at least make convenient and you can improve the health condition also. This is just simple. And the reason why I explain to this, sometimes you might ask some modern technology. But when you ask modern technology, be careful, study more and more. And better to revise or develop old technology to the new one. And this is my sharing with my experience. And this is another tip for you because I cannot finish one lecture within 40 minutes. That's why I just want to share my experience, special tip for you. Do you like it?